to get a tag, and Frozen may not be able to fall back, or maybe he can with that flashbang. That's a beautiful response from Mousesports.
Yeah, really nice in a first kill, because also he's holding onto the position, getting all the information, connecting all the bullets, and that's the second one on Banana, and in the meantime, Fnatic will make their way towards A. And that was really critical that Twist and Exist do something. That was part of the fake. You know, to sell a fake, how do you do it? You have to get kills, and they didn't get any. And so we have Mousesports here, all in position. Nice shots from Karrigan. They've taken down the bomb, and he's going to finish off the last player as well. Mousesports with the first round. That's as good as Robs.
Robs is the man. He's a talisman for his country. He is.
Karrigan. Oh, get a little collateral there. Has to finish it off with the PT-1000s, of which I am a fan.
CT side, that's a lovely flick from Woxi, but JW punishes the repeak. A little greedy, perhaps. Good start from the likes of Fnatic, but that is quite the meaty grenade. Way too many calories in that sandwich.
Down, and as far as the damage goes, Twist and Exist are pretty darn weak. They're going to be fodder for the SMGs, or SMG. Oh, speaking of which, Frozen's going to get in there towards the apartments. He's swapped out for the AK-47. He's dangerous now. He's going to fall back on this, and Chris J's going to hear all the running, and he's going to see all the running. There's the smoke. Will they go through it? They have to, surely, and Twist will kill him. So Chris J, he couldn't stop the push. That smoke is meaningless.
It was too deep. That's a good frag from Karrigan. Gives his team a fight. So it seems we'll see the first round on the board for Fnatic. Frozen crossing mid, and that proved to be fatal. Rops has only got a USP. I don't know what he did with his weapon. But, okay, he's retrieved it. I suppose he was looking for something better, but that might not be afforded to him. So this has been a very expensive round for Mousesports. They don't have great money in the hole. And it's good for Fnatic to get on the scoreboard early. Success with their first buy round, and these chickens will not be lasting very long. Not quite mechanically separated.
Situation here for Mousesports. Ross on that AK-47. Scouts, he said. A lot of dangerous toys in the hands of Mousesports. Ooh, okay, Twist is going to get annihilated by the HE.
That's very much needed for Mousesports because their buy is not great. It's back around the corner, and I don't want to crossfire because this smoke will soon go. Frozen, does he make the play? They hear the smoke collide with the CT, looking for him, and that's still wasting more time. 12 seconds for the bomb to be planted, and Chris J's waiting for that planter. Brand's trying to clear the site, won't be able to, and Exist has to come off the plant. Now they might lose by timeout.
Beginning to move towards top mids, and Woxi will take himself a tag, and they've been really effective at punishing Woxi. Woxi hits every shot, but he only gets to shoot one, but JW gets to shoot more than one. Nice shot from him.
That is an extremely favorable exchange for Fnatic. Rops is in trouble, but he's got himself some good cover for the time being. Rops and Chickens on Inferno. They do not have a good relationship. Now Exists with the scout. Spots Karrigan looking for some pre-fire. Looking to wrap now towards the bomb site. He's outmaneuvered Karrigan for the time being, but maybe he gets caught. Again, there isn't too much time pressure for now. Frozen using the cover for 1v1s. Oh, but it's another headshot from JW. Now he can plant the bomb. 1v2. Oh, he's not going to commit to the bomb plant. That might be a mistake, but he doesn't know how close they weren't. But as time continues, it's going to be harder for him to achieve a bomb plant here. And that bonus money will be really key, but he's looking to win the round. 15 seconds, and his chances get smaller and smaller. He sees Rops jiggling. Rops has to hide now. Surely there's no way he can plant this bomb. Trying to invite the CTs to come out. Now he's got to commit to the bomb plant, and the round is won by Mousesports. The peak is there, the damage is done. They'll be happy with 3 kills. There's no wrong decision for JW in terms of the B bomb site. With 50 seconds left, there's a flash top mid, they spot one player. Out pops Crims from the boiler position. That is a beautiful response, but are they getting greedy with these smokes towards B bomb site now? Chris J caught. Maybe they are. Frozen still here. Twist looking the wrong way. The pre-fire up top. Creating some space for himself. He can rotate behind that. Looking for the barrel jump. There is one. 1v1 with Exist, that flashbang comes in perfect time, and JW misses a crucial shot. His teammates here though, but by construction, there'll be an exchange of frags, leaving Brodan alone. 25 seconds, bombs in the smoke. Does he plant while the smoke is up, or is he in a similar situation to the JW on that eco round? As the clock ticks, we see Woxi creeping up Banana with the AWP. And he will actually have a chance to commit to this bomb plant. But can he get behind cover? Just in time he can. Rops by construction. Woxi deep on Banana, facing now, throwing a Molotov, and Rops will finish off the job. Frozen with the off angle. Chris J to be the initial engager. Frozen may have to push through a smoke if Fnati got timed well. Chris J's blind. There's Frozen. Spots some players before that smoke pops. Chris J missing the flick. Does he stand his ground? Does he fall back? He can allow the bomb plant. Bouncing a HG, that'll do some nice damage to Twist, and Karrigan may be able to do some more. Indeed, he will be. Only 2 plays remaining. They've done 0 damage so far. That's not enough. Karrigan manages to survive with 1 HP. That's a pretty good round for Mousesports. They don't mind the bomb plant. It's about their own economy. It's about surviving in the numbers. 6-1 is a great scoreline for them on the CT side so far. Success has been minimal for Fnati. Once again, Chris J being entrusted with the B bomb site. We see that lurk smoke through the apartments coming out. This could be a very costly peak for Fnatic. Indeed, it will be. Woxi looking for a second one. A crossfire is there. The bomb's on the floor. It is an absolute slaughter. Everybody getting taken out. Brilliant. Only finds 1 target. 17 seconds. The bomb is not going to be retrieved in this round. It's a question of damage if he wants it. Does he chase and try to die on his sword? It seems that will be the case. But Woxi will deny him. 4 plays survive for Mousesports. 7-1. Beautiful stuff from them. I feel like the bomb plants have come more when they've been in eco territory than in a full buy. Woxi looking for a cheeky peek. How deep will he go? JW spotted. It doesn't last very long, JW. A quick deletion from Woxi. So good with the AWP. Great addition to Mousesports. Worthy replacement for a player of...
Karrigan with the AWP. But Chris J and Frozen might be all that's required here. There's the first headshot from Chris. Frozen yet to announce his presence. And look at how much time Chris J is wasting. All that time. Another shot from Chris J lands as Frozen hits his shot. And it just couldn't get more hopeless here for the likes of Fnatic. They can't seem to get... He's so good from it as well.
It's got pretty good cover from flashbangs.
Wow.
And the spray is perfect for Robs. You can see him wondering what else is going on. Well, now he knows. He's 2 plays in the short. He can communicate that to his teammates. Karrigan gets his bell rung, but he's still alive, which is a problem. He can be bait for his teammates. Woxi can't quite cover his teammate. Maybe he doesn't need to. Just needs to trade. That'll be the job. And there is JW taken out.
In a similar kind of a position whereby they're trying stuff, and there's no particular reason why their game plan shouldn't be working. But look at this, Karrigan is just pushing down middle with an M4, and they are just annihilating Fnatic. When that starts to happen, James, you know the game has really gone into a new level for the winning team.
Yeah, I love when you see those kind of plays because it's wholly unnecessary. It's an additional risk they just don't need. But it's psychological warfare.
Yeah.
And it really makes it hard for the teams, I think, in the future rounds, should they lose this round, to play their own game. I think it makes you really scared. It's kind of like the classic Virtus Pro at their strongest, where on Mirage you'd see people just standing top mid on the T side forever, just afraid of a push from Virtus Pro. And it would only come when you didn't expect it, when you started to think, okay, maybe we're safe now. That kind of thing, that's just so much pressure for your opponent. Just strangling them, taking all the oxygen away. Nothing but inert gas for Brolan as he walks into a 1 versus 4 situation. You can see Woxi creeping behind him with the AWP, waiting for a peek in pit, which is never going to come. Same for the balcony. Woxi moving through the apartments. 35 seconds for Brolan to basically march to his doom, or maybe he can do something. Okay, maybe he can't.
19 for 5. Karrigan's 19 for 5.
Woxi is simply unstoppable. I feel like this is the flavor of Mousesports you would sometimes see online with the previous roster, with some crazy games where you'd see Oscar with an auto shotgun, but Mousesports is just very, very dominant on Inferno at the moment. And again, it's the half buys where Fnatic seem to be having more success. They're having success in Anarchy. Well, even that is still limited for the most part, but maybe there's a chance to double their score, throwing grenades at each other. As there are 2 players left, Twist waiting for a rotation. Will there be a check of a flashbang, and Woxi will deliver the headshot? That smoke won't last much longer. But there's a new one with a gap.
So, trying to push this smoke doesn't really work, I think, in any sense. And that's unfortunate for the remainder of Mousesports, who really wanted to give this one a go. But they'll just have to hold on to what they have. But Woxi can make it more painful for them because they will have to exit the site.
Yeah, it's their turn for containment, Mousesports. Woxi misses the first shot, but they're all running towards Rops now. Nobody wants to go towards Woxi, but he won't get his spray down on this occasion, and Fnatic make it to 2. He's used it so he can rotate to the wall, but he's got no flash for the pool position, as we like to see. slow approach from Fnatic is giving them extra time. I think he's just going to go for a brazen push through the smoke. Chris J, watch himself burn to nothing. Oh, the variants are lining up for Carrigan. It's 2. It could have been 3, but there's a chance for Fnatic to get another one. The bomb being planted on the coffins. We've got Woxi making his way up Banana. JW already has an angle, and he's going towards the car, it seems. In the meantime, Rops looks towards the tree position. There is money to some degree here for the CT side, and all of a sudden we've got stereo frags, and Crims is on the sites alone. There's no more grenades for Mousesports. Somebody's got to find out where Crims is. They both have defuse kits. He's by the new box, jumping around, clearing it bit by bit. Woxi creeping first, oranges second. Takes a shot, but doesn't really get anything out of it. And Rops has to push this position, but there won't be time. Crims can just delay. And peek when there's no time for Rops to defuse. And it will be a 3rd round for Fnatic. Much needed. Could they get 5 out of this?
Yeah, it's
Carrigan
ultimately...
has a look top mid. He's got to be careful, though, because there's issues around Boiler, but they will be neutered by Chris J. Neutralized, rather. Crims with a tight angle on the balcony, and Rops is taken out. That's a very key player to frag on the A-bomb site. And maybe that encourages them to make their way over there. But have a look at Chris J. An aggressive play with the AWP, but if he walks into Crims, he may not survive. He's had the angle for long enough. He was in the red, but Chris J is the one who's dead. Now Carrigan is alone on the A-bomb side. There's no rotation just yet, but there's a little movement from Frozen. I don't think he'll get anywhere close to A in time. Although Fnatic is still taking this third. They've got so many numbers alive. 4 versus 3. Mousesports completely out of position, devoid of information, devoid of position. Everyone's alone. Everyone's in isolation for Mousesports and lining up for Carrigan, but it looks very different to the beginning and the middle. Frozen may want to get some cover, although once you know where Woxi is, you just
straight through the smoke onto bench, trying to cause some shenanigans. Oh, that can't be a whiff from JW. Frozen continues. He keeps going forwards. Exist, you'll be so careful. His spray will be punished, not like this. This is a disaster. Twist, can you get something back? It's just Twist and Crims. Twist has 5 HP. I don't know how he's still alive. He will take down 1. In the meantime, Twist picks up 1. It's just down to Rops. What the hell's going on? This is absolute madness. He's actually going to swap out for the AWP.
He's rotating towards the B-bomb site. I feel like Mousesports should have more players alive, but there was action all over the map, and I love the charge. Rops moves forward, but he's surely going to die from construction. There it is. 5 rounds on the HP, but he's still alive. Limited information. They see 2 now. They take 1 out. Where is the rest of Mousesports? Probably towards the A-bomb site. There's a push down Banana with 3 players. Mousesports have the A site, and they plant the bomb.
Yeah, that's a huge problem. That P250 being put to work there. Rops the only one with a P250, and that's the only way he's going to get a one-shot kill. That range, Glocks, though, at this range, pretty damn good. You can spam them, and Woxi's going to find immense success with that. And he's going to push the issue. In fact, Rops will help him out, and they have eliminated everybody. JW is just too much to handle. And the worst is... I like them if they just get a commitment in here and just... The issue, though, is that they don't have the flashbangs. It would be perfectly fine to just run to the other side of the map there right now, but they're going to try to make it work. It's like they will be able to get 1 frag here. Woxi trying to make it work with that MAP2, and they will actually clear out some of these close positions. Chris J, with some heroic moves there towards the coffins, will also secure the space they need for this plant. And Crims now will swing in with the Beagle. Needs something huge. He does great damage. Down to 4 and 6 for Woxi and Frozen. That's crazy. Brawler now last man standing, but 2 players will die in 1 bullet. There's one of them. I mean, I guess everyone will technically die in 1 bullet from a Deagle. We'll have to see if Brawler can find that damage as he pushes the issue, forces the action, and...
Flash the burst top mid, but there's no flash. He's the one in position to throw it, or he was. But they've got the numbers to creep and to trade. JW with a USP will drop the bomb. He's doing big damage. This could be capitalized upon, as weird as it sounds. Broyland's on the balcony with a P250. 1 right place shot. He could kill all 3 of these players. There's 1. Oh my days. What the hell's going on? Rops and Frozen have a job to do. There's no Kevlar on these players. There's a fake, but he looks the wrong way. He's got no cover. And now it's down to man like Rops. 1 versus 3. This is an eco round. This is not the way Fnatic are supposed to get back into this game. 35 seconds for Rops to work with. Someone's got to just call the time for him so he knows what he's working with. Trying to isolate in case somebody's in the pit, but he's made life worse for himself because they know where he is now. 25 seconds. There's Broyland jiggling in the boiler position. Doesn't have too much to work with. He's just running distraction. He's killing the time. Rops has to start planting the bomb soon. He is aware of that. He just can't find anyone to frag. There's the first player. Here comes a player from Library. So many targets, can't find any of them. Oh, that's only 4 rounds. And that's not a bad start for Fnatic. No answer as Crims is able to fall around the corner. Mousesports now getting desperate, just charging up mid like that. It costs them another player.
Although, it does also get them positioning, and also there was 2 players on pistols, so now they can actually get rifles on everybody. So they kind of even things up a little bit by doing that, even though they don't trade so effectively. They have guns now. I see the Krieg and the AK on Rops and Carrigan. Frozen, of course, with Woxi AWP. So now they can kind of try to play this like a regular buy rounds. If they cut noise a little bit, they could expect Fnatic to spread out between B and A, 2 to a site. Typically, that's what happens. However, they will be going towards this A bomb site. Oh dear. Crims with that spot, which can be a one and done. Ooh, yeah, the wallbangs. Let's go.
Okay, it's turning around now. The remainder of Fnatic are behind the smoke at the moment. There are no more smokes, but there are plenty of frags for Mousesports. And they've planted the bomb. They have turned this around, and Twist is walking into the AWP. That is Jay fishing for info. I don't believe that Mousesports have identified a 4th buy just yet, but maybe they have now with Crims getting shot in that short position. Arch getting smoked off, and it's starting to look weak. How much does JW feel like gambling? He feels like it. Is there a trade there? There isn't. 2 kills and a deagle, and he's picked up an AWP, and now he has position. Twist trying to see if anybody crosses towards pit position, I suppose. That smoke will have a gap in it. I think it might do. Only at close range. Ooh. Great burst, so they are still in this. They've got a man advantage now, Fnatic. All 3 players are right here on Arch.
Yeah, this is tense stuff because they don't have a kit. They have a lot of equipment right now, and I don't even know if they go for this or not. This is so weird because, I mean, you kind of have to do it. They'll push the issue here now with the grenades that they have, but Rops is lurking by the balcony. Carrigan picking his time. Rops with a trade, but it's not good enough. Beautiful work from Fnatic to push forwards. And they're going to get the defuse there. That's absolutely fantastic.
Not very dangerous around from Mousesports. A P250 and a flashbang. Not much else, and 2 players taken out already. Should be a chance for Fnatic to build a little money. JW gets taken out, though. I thought there was a fair chance that they wouldn't lose anybody in this round, but
you're wrong.
I suppose I am. Broland can pick up this AWP, though, once they figure out where Chris J is. He's going to collect it now. That's not expected with a Glock. Once that smoke is up, okay, it was a late smoke, as I said that, but there we go. Chris J will be taken out. Carrigan with a drive-by. Frozen won't last very long. He was in the red already, and Carrigan is so as well. Dancing around the fountain as they try to get position to plant the bomb. 0 grenades remaining for Mousesports. They've got to plant it fast. 3 plays for Fnatic in CT, and they've got plenty of grenades, smoke splashes. They've got 2 Molotovs as well, and plenty of personnel.
Yeah, you're right. The retake incendiaries should just seal the deal here. Woxi forced the second oranges. The spray's not good enough. He had to get that kill quickly. Now Robs, he's stuck behind the smoke. He's going to try to go through. Carrigan opens it up for him. Can he make his way forwards now? The Carrigan, he needs help from Robs desperately. Robs is doing that, though. Beautiful stuff. Is that from behind the smoke? No less. Robs is just biding his time now. The smoke goes down, and Robs, perfect timing. Oh, my goodness. What? 15 or something like that in the TSM days. So I'm so happy to see him playing well individually. Whoa. All right, Chris J. They're going to contact it into the B-bomb site, and this is a problem. Fnatic have no way to retake this.
No respect start from Mousesports, pushing the smokes. They know there's weakness on Fnatic. They won't allow them a second crack at the whip. Smokes not brick walls, and they'll run straight through them. And now what do Fnatic do? They don't have position. They're trying to stave off match point, but if they fail this, they will lose everything. They don't have a diffuse kit. There's a smoke for the dark spot. There are players here. Chris J forced forward, but there are so many people here for Mousesports. They've got counter grenades as well, and they're hunting. Fnatic at the point of no return. Down they go, 1 by 1. There's no kit for JW, and the damage doesn't matter. For raw meat. JW, oh, this could be a very good decision, or maybe it'll be a bad one. They're really lining up for Existo, and that smoke lands in a perfect spot, or it would do if he was able to hold position, but he can't. He's taken out, and 3 Fnatic players remain. We've got Twist down bottom mid. Broland has a chance, picks up a rifle. Maybe something can be done. Crims is in CT spawn, and Mousesports are on the rotation. On the plus side for Fnatic, Crims could pick up a rifle unless he chooses to go quickly towards B, in which he would only have a deagle.
Oh my God, James! This is the very definition of hopelessness, isn't it? This big rotation coming into the B bomb side. The bomb's going to go down. Frozen has another smoke for CT spawn. He's got a Molotov. There's flashbang, 3 of them. Crims. Here goes the flash straight through, and he's going to get his head blown off by Woxi. And now it's down to Brolan. I mean, I don't even know where to begin. How do you do this?
Well, there's a team. Oh my God. They've got a team kill of a Molotov, and now it's a 1 versus 1. He's looking for Banana, though. He has no idea where Frozen is. And this is going to waste time because he doesn't have a kit. He's not going to have time to find Frozen. He's just standing there by